Forget the Wax Chick here, licensed esthetician for 17 wonderful, fabulous years, specializing in eyebrow design and Brazilian waxing. And I'm an advanced educator in eyebrow design and Brazilian waxing, and I've taught thousands all over this big, wide world to wax with skill, confidence, and joy, because waxing is fun. All right, what am I going to talk about today? So you have purchased for yourself or your clients the Wonder Whip and the Buff Stuff to use at home. Ooh, these are two great products to use at home. Why are you using these? Because you want the skin to be soft and supple and hydrated. When the skin is soft and supple and hydrated, the waxing service is easier, the hair comes out cleaner, and you get less ingrowns. Fact. So how do you use these at home? How do you instruct your client to use these? I'm going to show you. First, we are going to start with the Buff Stuff. If you're doing this on a client, you can do this immediately after waxing. It is super gentle. It's not going to cause any kind of irritation for them. So don't be afraid to do this after waxing. So you don't need a lot. I'm probably going to get too much. I usually do. So I know things look different on the camera, but it's not very much. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to throw my stick in the trash and pretend this is my hoo-ha, because I'm not going to show you my actual hoo-ha, please. All right, so my hand is my hoo-ha. So I'm just going to deposit this on my hand in a nice, thin, even layer. It's a little bit cold, so it's hard to do right now, but I'm just depositing it. Nice, thin, even layer. Ooh, ah, oh. Now I'm just waiting for this to kind of not feel tacky anymore. And that can take 30 seconds, 60 seconds, not very long. In fact, it feels like it's ready right now. I don't want to do this over my laptop, so I'm going to come over here, over my trash can. You can't see it, that trash can. I am going to buff this off. When you're doing this on your own hoo-ha or on your client's hoo-ha, you're going to hold the skin taut with one hand and buff with the other. I don't have the luxury of that because I left my third hand in the car. So I am going to do this. I'm just going to make a fist to get my skin really tight. The object is you want to make your skin super tight. Now I'm going to take 2 or 3 fingers and I'm just going to start buffing. And I am going to move a little closer in hopes that you can kind of see. I don't want to get it all over my computer, but I am. So I'm going to come back and do it over my trash can. So I'm exfoliating off the dead skin. And this doesn't take very long to do. Once you see that you've gone over the area and you've exfoliated, you're all good. And most times you don't even have to rinse anything off because it doesn't leave any kind of residue. So I'm done. Here's my hand. All of the buff stuff is gone. It looks so smooth. All right, so we use the buff stuff to get the dead skin off so that the hairs underneath don't get trapped by that dead skin. Now, step number 2, we take our Wonder Whip and we get just a little bit, because this is going to, that's probably too much. This is going to emulsify. So you want to put, I'm going to put this in over here. You want to put this in your hand first, and you want to work it between your fingers to emulsify it. And it's going to go from sort of a solid, whippy texture to a just smooth kind of, I don't even know how to explain it. You'll see when you do it. So then you're going to take that, it's all warm, and you're going to apply that to the area that you just buff stuffed. And why are you doing this? Because the Wonder Whip, okay, because the Buff Stuff exfoliated. So now you've got all that dead skin gone. Now, when you put the Wonder Whip on top, it's going to be able to penetrate to create soft, supple, hydrated skin. Now, over time, your skin is going to just become more soft and supple. When you wax, you'll notice that your hair comes out easier, quicker, and cleaner than it did before. I kind of like to say this is like going to the dentist, because when people come in and I look at their hoo-ha and I ask them, have you been using your Wonder Whip? I already know the answer to that question. Just like the dentist says, have you been flossing? And you say, oh yeah, I floss all the time. And he's all, no, you haven't. Usually they're pretty good. They'll say, well, I haven't been able to do it as often as I was. I need to be better at it. They don't bold-faced lie to me because they know that I'm going to be like, no, you haven't. Because if you've been using it, I can tell straight away, your skin will look hydrated, soft, and supple. It won't look dehydrated. And when I go to remove the hair, it'll come out easy. It won't be a fight or a battle for me to get that hair out. So, Buff Stuff and Wonder Whip at home for you or your clients. You will see results. They will see results, and everyone will be soft, silky, happy, and hydrated.